Hello, go horrors and fellow deadites. I'm Brendan,
I'm Sam,
and welcome to Our Life in Horror.
doing a movie review.
We're doing a musical horror movie review.
Yeah, this was a viewer's choice. They sent a super chat and requested this movie.
Yep.
Bloodwire Radio. I hope you are out there somewhere or going to be here any minute.
Yeah.
I know we did change the date, but we did announce that we were changing the date. Also, sorry for the date changes here, guys. Like, we've had just family stuff pop up and can't really.
Well, we had my mom's we
late Mother's Day.
Yeah, we had a late Mother's Day dinner on Monday
night, and that was the night we were supposed to watch this movie, which is why we didn't get to reviewing it the next day. And then tomorrow we're doing a tier ranking on movie predictions for the rest of the year, like if we think movies are going to be good or bad. It might get moved to Friday, but I don't know yet. We'll keep you guys posted. My parents are going to be in the country, so we might do like a pizza night tomorrow. We'll see. We will let everyone know though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate changing dates, but it is what it is. Sometimes, family. So yeah, let's say hey to the chat quick.
Okay.
And then we'll bring our guests out because we brought some guests on for this.
Yes, we did.
Surprise, surprise. They're not in the thumbnail. So, but we discussed it when we brought this up. They said they wanted to join. So I'm excied to bring them.
They love this movie.
Yeah. Hello, Ryan Swayze.
Hello, Ryan Swayze.
And he has our guest's link in the chat already. Critic After Dark, right there.
Yep.
Thank you, Ryan, as always. Yes, they are coming on. And yes, please like the video, subscribe if you're not already. It really helps the algorithm when we're so close to 700 subs.
Yeah, let's get us up there, please.
And Bloodwire Radio, the person of the hour.
Yeah.
Thank you for suggesting this movie. I'm excited to share our thoughts with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thanks again.
Sam was dead silent last night, and I was like, so, like, what do you think of the musical? She's like, I'm not fucking telling you.
I know.
I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Probably in that tone, too, because I'm like, you know how it goes. We don't talk about these movies until we get on lives.
Yep.
That's so funny. But yeah, we will share our thoughts in a minute here. Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan squared.
The other Ryan. We got Tiana.
Hey, Tiana.
Happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
Her birthday was yesterday. And she's 30, flirty, and thriving.
Nice.
Thank you guys for being here in the chat. And we are going to bring out Kayla and Bo. Hey.
Hi. Thanks, Ryan.
Spoiler alert. Thought I would get through the intro chats before I pulled you guys on, so I'm not multitasking. Just get to the chat first, then get to you guys. And but talk about your channel for those that have not seen you on here before.
Critic After Dark, right here on YouTube and on Brennan and Sam's channel. Every couple of weeks, I think, at this point. So if you don't want to subscribe to my channel, you can just subscribe here, and then you'll see me here all the time. So. But on my channel, I am in the middle of showing off my entire movie collection, and I'm also doing some like 1980s deep dives into horror movies at the same time. So I'm just gonna be bouncing back and forth between those two things for a bit. I just posted my 1980 video where I show off everything I own from that year. I talk pretty deeply about most of the movies. I watched them all. I watched 30 movies in 5 days.
Oh my God.
30 1980 horror movies in 5 days.
The girls went with me to the trailer, so he had the weekend to himself.
Yep. I just one right after another rolled. I slept like 3 hours a night. It was just like one right after, rolled right through all of them. So
that's awesome.
Why my eyes are extra dark on this episode. I've had like 12 hours sleep in 4 days. But yeah, if you want to see my thoughts on everything 80s horror, just go subscribe. Appreciate
it. Everyone go over to Critic After Dark. All right. So, we got some happy birthdays here for Tiana. My mouse is crapping out here. There we go. All right. We are doing... What movie are we doing?
Repo, the genetic opera.
This is
Yes.
a movie I probably wouldn't have picked up for a while if it wasn't requested because it doesn't get talked about a lot at all.
No,
We talk about it.
I think I have talked to Bo about this movie because I remember you saying that Bill Moseley was in it, and I was like, "How was he singing?" And you were like, "He's actually pretty good."
I remember Miki bringing it up back when we were podcasting.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Miki
Yep.
really
I think I had a conversation way back then with Miki about it on one of your guys'
Yeah.
podcasts.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna get into the cast and stuff, and then we'll start.
Yep.
All right. So, this came out in 2008, November 7th, 2008. In the mid 21st century, an epidemic of organ failures leads to the rise of Genco, a company providing transplants at a great price. Those who miss their payments become targets of Genco mercenaries who repossess the organs. In a world of drug addiction and legalized murder, a sheltered youth seeks a cure for her rare disease as well as information about her family's mysterious history. Her questions are answered at the Genetic Opera. This has a 6.4 on IMDb and a 37% on Rotten Tomatoes. Directed by Darren Lynn Bousman, who did, you said, Saw 2?
He did Saw 2, Saw 3. I can't remember what else, but I was like, I must have watched those movies a lot. Well, I probably did when they came out. So like I know I've seen his name somewhere. So
it's funny because as soon as the Twisted Pictures thing came up, I was like, are we watching Saw?
Yeah.
This
He
had
also did a movie
point...
called The Devil's Carnival that came out after Repo. And it's kind of along the same lines as Repo.
Okay.
8.5 million budget. And the cast, this has a big cast, but I'm going to name as many as I can. Terrence Dunch, Paul Sorvino, Sarah Brightman, Paris Hilton, Alexa Penavega, Anthony Head, Bill Moseley, Branko Lebar, Nivek Ogre, J. Adam LaRose. Yeah, there's a lot of people in this movie. So, spoiler-free thoughts. What do you guys think of this movie?
Want to go first? No.
Nice.
We watched this when it first came out, not in theater because I'm pretty sure it was too small to even go to a theater. It's extremely low budget movie, but we fell in love with it immediately. Like it was just right down our alley. It's all the music in it I absolutely love. And we ended up going to plays, a live stage plays in Toronto here in Canada, and watched a bunch of like people perform this naked at one point. Like everyone was nude doing it. Like it was insane. And we thought we were going to like this prestigious stage play.
Yeah. Why did we think
I don't
that?
know, because it cost a lot of money. So I was thinking like we were dressed
a
up.
double
Expensive
feature.
sex show.
It was
Yes.
Repo and Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky
in one
Horror
night,
and Repo
so.
done back to back. But
cool.
we dressed up though, and when we got there, it was people that dressed up like Rocky Horror and Repo. So we were like, okay, we're gonna stand out in this audience,
amazing.
but whatever. But it was fun. It was a fun night, and yeah, love this movie. We've seen it
A lot.
so many times, at least 20.
Probably once a year, at least.
Yes, and I'm dying for the 4K special edition that somebody needs to put out, because I have it on Blu-ray, but I want like a poster, I want a collectible, I want everything.
I want the Zydrate needle.
Yeah,
I want it all.
Zydrate needle would be nice. That'd be cool.
We also had parties where we watched it all with our friends and stuff too.
Yep.
So
Repo parties back in like the early 2010s probably. So
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think?
Same. That's all he
I was
said.
gonna say, Kayla, do you have anything to add?
No, it's the same thing. Yeah, we've loved it since we first watched it.
Okay.
Awesome. You go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. So watching the first little bit of this, I'm going to be completely honest. We watched this in very bad quality because
We streamed.
we streamed it.
No.
We don't own it, and we will end up picking this up, I'm sure. In the beginning, I didn't know if I was going to get into this movie because one, it's a musical, and I avoid those, not because I don't like them, but I just avoid them because they're not my go-to, I guess. So yeah, at the beginning, I wasn't really sure. Then I started getting into like the costumes and like the atmosphere and whatnot. And then by the end of it, I was like, I think I really like that. And then today, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was like, I think I loved that. And so I'm telling my sister all about it on the way to work. And I was just like, so there's this musical. And like, I'm just like talking about it. And she's like, don't know how I missed that. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, but we need to buy it. So, if you want to add one more thing to my birthday.
Your birthday gift?
Awesome.
That's amazing.
Because I'd love to rewatch it in
Honestly,
good quality.
I thought you were going to hate this movie. Like, I thought you'd give it like a half a star just because it's a combination of a lot of things that I know you wouldn't like, comic strip stuff. You know what I mean? Like stuff that wouldn't suck in.
It's story heavy too.
Very story
I was
heavy.
worried about it too. But I really got into, I guess, I don't know. I don't want to say too much until we get into spoilers, but
I'm super happy with that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch it again in better quality and own it, and this could become.
We should have you over here to watch it on.
You gotta have the bass and the.
Can we dress up?
You gotta have a stereo.
Yeah.
It sounds so much. It sounds so good.
We're dressing up. I've already picked my cosplay outfit from the movie that I picked last night while we were watching.
Seriously?
Yeah. As I was watching, I was like, that would be sick cosplay. But we'll get to that.
Okay.
Sounds cool.
All right.
At the date.
I was also on the fence, sitting on the fence. I actually really like a lot of aspects of this movie. But I'm like a sucker for musicals, so this is
he loves a musical, so I wasn't worried about him.
Yeah, so like I'm all for it. But this movie's an experience, you know what I mean? Like you can't. I was gonna try to describe it to somebody at work today, and then I was like, I don't think I can. Because even with the little that I knew about it, I was like, some of the lines that are said in this movie are just gonna fuck you right up and just take you like, was that just said?
Yeah. Too cheesy when you're trying to explain it. It needs to be seen.
Yeah, exactly. Like I love the premise too. And this movie is very like, it feels like an opera story. Like this feels like it's written like, it feels like it's like Shakespearean.
That's amazing. Fucking Shakespearean.
Yeah, like just like the core story for sure.
Yes, I agree.
So yeah.
I think one thing I can add, because it's in the synopsis, is I think what really grabbed me is like the surgery and addiction aspects, and then like the illegal stuff going on and the sexiness and like all that stuff. I think that's what really grabbed me.
Yeah, it's very sexual. No actual sex scenes, but it's a very like gothic fantasy sex movie.
Man, you're really gonna hate Sweeney Todd.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone's fully dressed in that thing.
Yeah, it's definitely not sexy.
I was gonna say, I already don't know if I'm gonna like that movie. So
it's extremely depressing.
Yeah, okay.
Sweeney Todd's a different experience than this.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I like how like crazy this one was. Gonna say what's up to Gory that chimed in the chat here. Hey Gory.
Hey Gory.
Thanks for being here.
Gory Tagger.
Everyone's saying hi. And then Bloodfire, you're so welcome. I'm so glad you dug it. The soundtrack itself is incredible.
Nice.
Yes, it is. The songs will stick with you.
I know. I thought we were like the only people that we knew that ever even seen this movie, to be honest, because it's
other than the people we showed it to on like we're like, you need to watch this.
Yeah, very under
we
the
made
radar.
them watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I decided to look up. I didn't watch anything, but I decided to look up and see if there's any other reviews for this movie on YouTube. There's there's a handful.
Okay.
Yep.
Of like good people that reviewed it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's get into spoilers.
Let's do it. So if you haven't seen this movie that's old,
2008.
2008, you've been warned.
Get out of here. or stay and have it spoiled.
Yeah.
Describe this movie in 3 words.
Whew. I wrote down a couple words here if you want to steal
Well, you
some.
need 3. I have my words.
Oh, you got some?
Yeah.
All right.
I have mine.
I will go with.
Those are mine. What are you talking about?
I'll go with comic. I feel like I'm gonna steal your guys. Gothic and stage play.
Okay.
Yeah, none of those were on mine. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I have one of those.
Gothic. I have savage, metal, and dystopian.
dystopian.
I like
love
that. Okay.
I got musical, bonkers, and fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
I went with gothic musical. And I put surgery because I like how this like goes heavy into surgery.
Oh
and,
yeah.
and like even like tackles like women's beauty standards at one point with
That's
what's her
kind of what
face?
it's all
Amber
about,
Sweet.
really.
Yeah. So
Does with the one brother too, because he's constantly changing his faces.
yeah. Okay. Favorite character?
Oh man.
That's fucking hard for me.
Yeah.
I love every single character. I don't even think there's one bad character in this movie. Everyone is awesome. But if I had to pick a favorite, I will go with Blind Meg. I think that her like we'll get into that later, but I just think the look of her is awesome, and she's like a real life, pretty prestigious actual opera singer as well. So
Blind
that's
Meg is
cool.
hot.
The opera too. So. Yeah. Oof.
What do you got?
Oh man. Okay, so this is so hard. Nathan for his vocals and his persona, but he's also a piece of crap, technically.
Yep.
But I guess he redeems himself at the end. But I would maybe Grave Robber.
The Grave Robber?
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
I like that he bounces in and out and just kind of narrates. I think
he's hot in a vampiric way.
Yeah.
And he does all the best, like some of the best songs
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. I like his voice.
Yeah.
Yep. He's the writer too, by the way. He
Yeah.
wrote this movie.
Yeah.
Is
The-
he? Okay.
Oh, okay.
The Zudnik guy, yeah.
Cool. I'm torn between Blind Meg and Amber Sweet. I can't get enough of Paris Hilton in this movie. I love
told
all
ya.
the outfits.
Paris Hilton, this is like one of her best roles in my opinion.
Yeah. I love all the outfits and like just I don't know, just how she becomes her storyline is so good. Her being obsessed with surgery and you see what happens to her at the end. And yeah, Blind Meg is just sweet. I like her.
Mm-hmm.
I went with Nathan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's a very complex character. I think he's got a wicked voice too. Like I every time he sung, I was like, dude, you're killing this.
I know. Excellent.
But yeah, he's just doing the best he can with what he's got. He is a piece of shit in some aspects, but like he was like, you know, he didn't kill his wife. The other guy killed his wife, and he took the blame for it. And that's just some guilt that changes people, and
Right.
probably would be the way that you change the outlook on the world and yourself. And in those kinds of moments, you feel kind of helpless to the world, so you do things that are irrational. And unfortunately, he does those things, but he tries to come back in the end and set things right.
Yeah, he's really
What?
fucked up, but it's not even his. Like he shouldn't be fucked up.
I was gonna
If
add
he
to
knew the truth, he would have never become so fucked up.
I
Right?
was also going to add to what you were saying. I think he knew what the outside world was, so he wanted to shield his daughter from it. It's disgusting, right? So he's trying to save her in his own weird way.
Yeah.
True.
Shout out to Shiloh too. She reminds both of us of a young Scout Taylor Compton. Like we both thought it was her at first, and then I was like, "No, that's the girl from Spy Kids." And
Yep.
her and Scout are both in the movie Sleepover, and I absolutely love that movie.
Yeah.
So it's funny to see her acting like her almost.
I wrote it down. I'm like, I thought that was Scout Taylor Compton for half the movie.
Especially in that 17 song where she's
yeah.
rocking out, and I'm like, oh my god,
They bring in
Scout?
Joan Jett too. Joan Jett makes an appearance there and gives a really good guitar riff.
Yeah.
Least favorite character.
Ooh.
Oh man, my least favorite. I'm gonna stick to obvious main cast members because like it'd be easy. I love every single character,
Yeah.
but if I had to pick a least, oh shit.
I don't want to though.
I honestly don't have a least favorite. I think everyone's top notch. Like I think they were all casted perfectly in their roles. But I'll go with Mosley just because I love his character too, but he feels like he's not the greatest singer, I guess I'll go with. Like he's trying really hard to fit in with all these cast members that are singing their asses off. And
He's in a band too, isn't he?
is he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think he is.
But
Yeah.
like he
He's
does a
some
good
wild
job.
things.
I'm not putting him down. Like,
But if you had to,
if I have to
being gun
choose a
your
character,
head,
I'll go with him. But that's hard because he still delivers. Like I wrote down a couple lines that come out of his mouth that are my favorite in the movie. So it's hard.
Oh, no.
Who would you pick?
I don't want to pick anybody.
You don't have to. You can just be like, I don't have.
I don't have a least favorite, honestly. Like I don't have anybody at all that I would not want to see in the movie. But
I agree. I agree.
I'll agree with you just for the sake of agreeing. But the whole cast is perfect at what they're doing, so
Okay.
it's really hard.
I'm going with like I think they're all acted well and stuff like that, but I think like Bill Mosley just seems like the most despicable person on this planet or in this dystopian city.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is, some of the lines he says is just I couldn't believe the first words of dialogue out of his mouth. Like I honestly couldn't believe it. I was so thrown off. So yeah, I think he's probably the most despicable out of all of them.
Can I ask you a quick question? Is it the part where him and Amber Sweet and Pavi are all yelling at each other? Okay, at that part, I said if Brendan and Sam are not paying attention right now because they don't like this movie, I bet you this part will grab them and they'll start paying attention. And it's funny that that's kind of the first thing you brought up is the words that come out of his mouth at that second.
Yeah.
Something.
Oh yeah, it's quite the bit of dialogue.
Yeah. Hey Eli.
Hey Eli.
Yes, hit the like button, helps the algorithm.
Yes.
Sub to both channels, us and Critic After Dark. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you so much.
Got some awesome mods in this community. Okay, I'm going with Roddy.
Yep, Roddy Largo.
I've just
father?
Papa. Sort of an obvious one.
Yeah.
He's just not a good dude, so I'm going with him.
He's not.
He's not a good.
I was trying to decide between him and Mosley though, because Mosley's also not good. But yeah, I'll just go with him. He's the old rich guy, and I just don't like him.
Fair enough.
Best acting.
Ooh. That one's...
You want to go first on this?
Oh man.
Best acting is tough.
That is big.
Because you're all singing, so it's kind of based. I'm gonna go with the father,
Nathan. I probably would too.
I think he gives the best like emotional performance, like Brendan was saying earlier. You can like feel. I don't know. I just think he delivers his songs so emotionally that I'm sucked right in every minute he's on screen. Not to
every
mention
emotion.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then some of his spots where he's switching between, like his split personalities kicking in, and He's got jumping back and forth between his two characters. I think his acting there is excellent. I'll give it to him.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Every time he puts his like entire chest into a vocal, I have goosebumps. Like, honest to God, his voice is actually incredible, really powerful. But his facial expressions, his movements and mannerisms are all really good too.
Yes, he got his start on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, right?
I don't know.
Maybe
if
not
it's
his
a
start, but
yeah.
he was a main cast member
The
on that show,
librarian or whatever.
that TV show.
I agree.
Okay.
Nice.
I was gonna say the same person for the same reasons. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Oh,
actually.
yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think he absolutely nails it, and I like that you brought up the split personality because I love the tonal change, like the singing style, even too. Like when he switches from being the dad to being the Repo Man.
Yes, I know, it's fucking
It's
epic.
so intense.
As we're sitting here talking about it, this is how much I'm in love with this movie.
Your Diddy. You're like, oh.
Yeah, like I want to turn it on again
I know.
and watch it again.
And we just watched it last night. So
I've seen it so many times. I love it.
I was struggling not to pick Paris in this because I ate her up in this movie. Bloodwire says the dad is pretty damn dope. Paris absolutely killed it, though, in my opinion. Changed my perspective on her entirely.
I can see that for sure.
we knew
Yep,
you would like her in the movie.
I'm gonna be honest. This and House of Wax are the only two movies I've ever liked her in.
What else has she been in?
She's in a few
Nice.
smaller name
Okay.
movies that are unheard of, but
Yeah.
I think this is her best performance. I think she's better in this than House of Wax, because House of Wax she's kind of a joke. This she's actually giving it her all, and I like her. I think she's a really good actress in this movie, which is saying something. If Rob was in this chat right now, he'd be chirping the fuck out of us.
No, I'm surprised he's not.
Okay.
Score and soundtrack. I feel like this is just the musical.
One of my favorites of all time, actually. If I had to rank this, it would make my top 10 ever made of any movie.
Yep.
So
They blend songs too.
that says it.
Instrumentals from one song or in another song, and you can hear it. Like they do good with that.
In the final act, they're blending all kinds of songs together.
Yeah. What am I supposed to say?
Yeah, whether you like this soundtrack.
Fuck yeah. These songs have lived in my brain for how many years now?
You can ask my girls if I'm cooking supper sometimes. I'll just start singing one of these songs randomly, and we haven't watched the movie for like a year.
I'm that weirdo that'll put Zydrate Anatomy on at a party.
Yep, Zydrate Anatomy is one of the classics. That thing stuck in my head. I like the one where it's Nathan and he's I Remember.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sing it at all because you'll get flagged probably, but I think the song's called I Remember. And that thing has been stuck in my head for, what is it now? 15, 16 years or something. Like, it's freaking ridiculous.
Anyways, love it.
Yep, 5 out of 5.
And the score's amazing. It just everything blends. So good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it too. I didn't know what type of music it was going to be going into it, so I was pleasantly surprised. I'm excited to watch this a few more times though, so I can like get to know the songs more, because you could ask me to name a song now and I couldn't. I could name a couple lines from songs, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah,
but I did really enjoy it.
Watches to build on you, and
to like read every single pop up, and like it took us a couple times too.
Oh yeah,
to really
it grows on you every time you watch the movie.
Some of the music's super like gothic and spooky, and then some is metal, and then some is just fun and like weird and
like alternative rock.
And then actual opera at one point.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I can't really add anything else to that. I did like the songs. I did like the soundtrack. Gotta love that fucking heavy metal guitar riff in there. All the time. I feel like I kept hearing the same one over and over again, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It sounded like
they do that quite a bit. Some of the same riffs are in the song, like the lyric in the graveyard that all the
Mhm.
ladies are singing
Mhm.
that pop up. That is through the whole movie playing slowly in the
Things you
background
see
here
in
and
the
there.
graveyard.
You'll notice when you guys come over and listen to it on my stereo. You'll be like, oh, okay. That sound. It'll pop out. I can't wait, actually. I need to do that soon.
Mhm.
him and the fucking volume.
Just don't expect to talk to each other while the movie's on.
I'm just gonna say hey to Nanette.
Hey, Nanette.
Welcome. Thanks for being here. Hope your grandma's doing well. Have the movie but haven't seen it yet. Will we recommend
Oh.
it?
And we are in the spoilers section.
Yes,
just so
we
you
are.
know.
Cinematography.
You can go first on some of these.
Best they could do for the budget. I feel like that's part of the appeal of the movie too, is how like dirty and kind of cartoony things are. So it's like the look of the movie kind of matches the story and stuff. So, I mean, I wouldn't want to see it high budget, but you know what I'm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm
glad that they only had so much of a budget.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say this is like master class
That's what I mean.
cinematography or nothing.
But I appreciate it for this movie.
Yeah, but it's still, it's hard for me because I know that this movie is cheap. Like when I watch it, I can see how
That's why it's so good, though.
cheaply made a lot of the things are, but what they've done with what they have is what's impressive. So I'll still I could give this a 5 again across the board on every category. So yeah, I love it. I love the cinematography as well. Fuck it. I'm not going to be a critic on this. I'm just going to say I love it.
I appreciate the low budget. I actually think it gives it personality.
Yes.
So,
and it's a lot of here's one quick thing I want to bring up. Say along these same lines. This is one of the best movies of all time, in my opinion, when it comes to taking a comic book and throwing it at a screen. Like every scene feels like you're actually reading pages. Some are, because there are actual comic strips in the movie, but even when it flips, it feels like you're just reading pages through a comic book and
looking through the pictures.
And I love that. I think that's phenomenal. So that kind of falls into the category of cinematography.
I actually don't mind the comic book stuff. I know you said that you didn't think I was going to like it, but I don't mind when it's in a movie sprinkled throughout. I just don't want to sit and watch an animated film like
the whole thing.
Yeah. I don't mind when it's like thrown in there a little bit like this. I did like it. I also like that it looks low budget. It almost feels like you're watching the play on the screen a little bit, like the sets and stuff. But yeah, like I said, we watched this on pretty crappy quality, so I'm really hoping we can watch this on better quality soon. But I like how like spooky the atmosphere is and stuff with all like the candles and the smokiness of it. The futuristic world is cool. Again, need to watch it in better quality though to fully see it.
Yeah, like it was just pixelated.
Yeah.
It's hard to get a good copy. It's even like it's hard to buy the movie in general, to be honest. It's a hard movie to get.
Is it? Because I wanted to add it to my Amazon wish list, but I didn't want to do it before the live because then he would know that I liked it. And I'm like, I don't want him to know that yet.
I don't look at your Amazon wish list. You're good.
Well, sometimes the stuff you search pops up.
Grab the Blu-ray if you can, because the DVD, I used to have it. And when I upgraded the Blu-ray, it was a good step ahead. And when you're talking about a movie that is all about its visuals and sound, you're gonna want the best quality. So, and I don't think it's that expensive. Like, what is it? Is it on Amazon? $15.99.
Not through Amazon. It's third-party sellers.
Third-party seller on Amazon.
eBay. I bought a lot of movies off of eBay.
Okay.
Yeah.
For reasonable price, so you could find it there.
It's not outrageous.
Or we could.
Or you can just come over and watch it here now. So yeah.
I'm sure they want it for themselves.
We are gonna want our own copy.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
We're gonna want their own.
I know, but I don't want them to watch it until they get here though.
We will make that happen.
With the wow sound.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go up and star this chat so I don't lose my spot where I'm left off. Do you want to talk about cinematography quick, and then I'll hit the chat?
Yeah, so the cinematography for me, I do like the comic book intros, and kind of they're almost like chapter settings because they tell the backstory of what's going on with each character. Let's see. I think the lighting is really great. Like the lighting makes it feel like an actual, like it feels and it's shot like an actual like stage play, which is nice. Other than some aspects, and I think the it's the first song that Shiloh sings with, like, she's talking about she's infected or whatever.
Yep.
Sometimes the editing is pretty brutal.
Yes.
Well, just running around the room like flailing
Where
around.
it's showing clips of her bouncing,
Yeah.
it feels like a
Yeah.
cheaply made music
A
video
little
at
bit.
that point.
Yeah, like
A couple spots like that.
I feel like they were afraid of the musical itself being boring and not gripping. When I think they should have had more faith. Like it almost feels like they needed to keep the scene busy instead of like lingering on it like a stage play.
Yes.
And I felt they needed to keep it busy to try to keep the viewer's attention, which I don't think they needed to do. Just let the performances do their job and everybody will be happy. But that's like my one nitpick is a little bit of sometimes the editing isn't great, but I think the lighting's really great. And for the comic book strips I really like. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
There's not one daytime scene in this movie.
Nope.
Oh,
No
It's all nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's always nighttime in the world
Maybe.
because
They don't really specify that, but yeah.
Yeah, it just feels like some kind of nuclear holocaust type world. So it's like all the sun's been blocked out kind of thing.
Yeah. Mike and Serial is here. I love this movie so much, he says.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Rob, you suck.
Yeah, no, Rob gave it like a 1 star on Letterboxd. I was like, you dirty
Oh,
dog.
really?
Yeah.
Nanette says this is probably going to be a surprise, but I'm a musical girl. I was even in plays in high school, so this movie will probably be one I like.
Nice.
Yay.
Nice.
Cool.
I was also a theater boy.
Yes, he was. Yes, this movie cinematography gives me low budget Batman Returns vibes and in coloring.
Exactly.
Yeah, really.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a pretty good comparison.
You got Coy here. Hey, Coy.
Coy.
Hope you're doing well. And Eli's got Coy's link there in the chat for everyone. People are talking back and forth here.
I'm fairly sure Smart likes this movie too.
If
you're watching, let us know because she's watched it a couple times with us.
Yep.
Now.
She gave it a 5 star.
Did she?
On Letterboxd. My
Wow.
daughter.
Yay.
Yes.
Nice.
Brielle wouldn't watch it.
Brielle wouldn't be much of a fan. It's not her kind of up her alley.
No. I'm surprised that's hard to find. I found it very easily on Amazon. I just wanted to say that before I went out of here.
Okay.
There are copies. It's just through third-party sellers.
We also live in Canada too.
Yeah, and we live in
where
Canada.
things are a little bit harder to get. But
yeah, third-party sellers usually aren't too bad. I think I've only ever had an issue once.
Yeah, Kayla just found it on Amazon for a third party.
I bought a lot off eBay too, though. That's a great too.
I take that you all now trust me and my suggestions. I'm 1 for 1.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh, Coy, thank you.
Coy, thank you.
My wife loves this movie.
Rob is totally not the popular opinion
that's
here.
why
I love it.
That's why he didn't show up for this. Because he knew that he'd get slammed by everybody. I love it.
I'll throw this
Probably
one
watch
out. I was looking at Super
This
Chat
movie
clips
again.
today and then got sidetracked.
You never end up putting them on. You always end up looking at them.
I know. Can't go wrong.
Carbon collector.
That one's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Repo Man would be a good choice with Jude Law. It's also based off the same property.
I
don't
won't get in on that.
I haven't seen that one.
I have.
Oh.
It's not the same movie though. That's an action movie.
Okay, I think I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
I have a deer hand. Eli's asking.
Oh, I'm just dying lately. I'm not dying, but like I'm just getting old.
He has
poor
a repetitive wrist
okay,
thing.
wrist.
He's had to take time off in the past. It's been going on for years. It's from
Yeah.
bricklaying.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like I woke up the other day and just like everything was sore.
You got to start icing.
That makes sense for that job. Jeez.
Yeah, so I was like, I should start wearing this again. I woke up and my knee was sore. Like it's like I'm having
Welcome
like
to your
joint
30s.
pain. I know.
Yeah.
What the
I'm
fuck?
I'm at the other end of the 30s.
I wake up
so.
now and I can barely even roll off the bed. I'm like, oh, there we go. My whole back cracks.
I know. Like I'm gonna struggle to get up after this, like because my knee is just gonna hurt. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
I say snap, crackle, pop every day when I get
know,
up.
I know.
I'm like
Go through the roof.
it's like an accordion getting up.
Yep.
Yeah, she awesome.
Yes,
She loves it.
Samara in the chat. I love this movie. It's based off of the graphic novel.
Okay, I thought I saw that in the opening credits yesterday.
Okay. Now I gotta check. Have any of you watched It Stains the Sand Red? No, I've never.
I have
heard
not.
That is a zombie movie where a girl is in the desert being chased by a singular zombie.
Never heard of it.
I've never seen it. That's what I know.
Okay.
I
I'll look
believe
into
that's
it.
what it is.
It's called
I'll
Getting
check.
Old.
I'll write it
I
down.
like this.
Yeah,
Thanks. I know.
When you get 30, it's like
I know
What is
everything
happening?
fucking goes.
I was kind of hoping that all this would start to happen when I was 40, but
Yeah, that's
Makes-
why like human life expectancy at one point was only like 32.
yeah.
You start to realize why once you hit your 30s. You're like, oh, that's why we're past our life expectancy dates already. We're pushing it.
Nanette, get some rest. I feel older every day that passes. Oh, I can't take a step without my ankle popping.
yep.
Oh shit.
I had the double
Great.
pop there yesterday. I was like, oh damn.
Eli, my birthday is on the 30th, and it's my last year in my 30s. Crazy. Happy
Mine's
early
29. Mine's
birthday.
29th and I'm 38.
Yep, you're getting there. You're catching up to me.
I'm never catching
Of this month?
You're always 2 years old.
Yeah, May 29th
Yeah.
is her birthday.
Oh,
Next Thursday.
happy early birthday to you too.
Yeah.
Are you
So
a
I'm-
Gemini?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
We're all Geminis in this crew here.
Yep. Except me. I'm a Pisces.
My brother also on
No,
Sunday.
I'm Sagittarius.
Yeah.
Sagittarius.
Yeah. Yeah, I just meant me, Kayla, and Eli, not this whole
Fuck me and
our
Brad.
thresome crew here. Me,
Yeah,
Eli, and
just-
Kayla are
Not-
Geminis.
just not me, but
Create your own Gemini group.
Totally done. Personality.
Koi's a Cancer. All right. Where do we leave off? Cinematography?
Yep.
Favorite costumes and outfits.
This is tough.
Oh,
This is a hard one.
totally. Okay, you go first.
Do you guys want to go first for a change?
Yeah, do that.
Sam's got outfits
I
written
mean, I don't
down.
mind. I can go.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I love those, like, I guess they're like twins and they're wearing like the black suits, but then they have like fishnet stockings on. I was digging that. I love all of Blind Meg's looks. Like the one I was saying would be cool to cosplay was at the end with the black and red feathers, and she's got like the feather eyelashes in her performance. And then her like finger, whatever the heck her fingers are.
Their fingers, scalpels.
I love the white dresses with the red masks. The girls wearing those. It's very like go-go dancer like looks.
Yeah.
And then all of Paris's outfits, of course, which all of the outfits were actually Paris's wardrobe, which was cool.
Huh. Didn't know that.
That's cool.
Yeah, and she originally, they didn't even want her to be in the movie, but we'll get to the fun facts later. But they were all her outfits, and I thought that was cool.
Okay.
Yeah, love it. And I love the guy with the mask that wears the mask.
Yeah. Yeah, I know every character is freaking pretty well dressed in this movie. It's a fun one. I'm gonna agree with you. I'll go next. Blind Meg. I think you kind of have to give it to her just because of how like perfectly gothic she looks.
And her eyes are awesome.
Her eyes, like the what do you call it? She has like computers built in her eyes, and it looks really fucking cool. Yeah. Everything you said on Blind Mag, but I love all of them. I think the Repo Man himself looks really awesome when he pulls his mask down, the lights come on. So he'd be a good second choice for me. Yeah.
Okay. That sucks. Ditto on everything you just said. Everyone, I don't know. I like Nathan's like light up eyes and the mask. Blind Meg looks amazing. Pavi reminds me of the lead singer of Ghost, so I like his look a lot too, with the fucking stretched face on him all the time. Yeah, I'll go with those three.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, every character's been taken.
I know, I just named a bunch.
Yeah. I really do like the Repo Man's outfit. I like that it's like a combination of like an assassin, a surgeon, and a slasher villain all mixed into one.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like the overall aesthetic. Like everybody is in almost futuristic gothic outfits. So yeah, I just like the whole aesthetic. Like the grave robbers almost got like this classic 1970s London outfits on all the time. Like you could see him like wearing a top hat.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Not the grave robber.
Yeah, so like I think everybody looks good.
Yeah. All right. We will get into memorable lines here in 1 second. Jamie's a Gemini as well. Nanette's a Virgo. Everyone's just throwing out their signs. Nanette's grandma's a Gemini. Go Gemini.
Yeah.
Hey, Jean.
Hey, Jean.
All right. Memorable lines. What do you guys got?
We talked about this for a bit because it was hard to do memorable lines just because everything is done in song form. But
yeah,
we did pull a couple, but they're just lyrics basically from certain songs.
That's okay. That's
but
same.
Obviously, like one of the most famous lines in the movie is Zydrate comes in a little glass vial.
A little glass vial?
A little glass vial. That to me, that line is absolutely perfect. There's some freaking. I'll give one more and then I'll let you guys give a couple. What do I got here? From Bill Moseley, I got to give one of his because some of the shit that comes out of his mouth is just next level. He does one where in song form. I can't sing, so I'm not going to sing it for you. But he goes, "I'm the smartest, I'm the toughest, and I will find a hole and fuck it."
If there ain't one, I will make one.
Yeah. I'm like, that's so. It's just out of nowhere. But yeah, so many good lines.
I'm gonna leave some for you guys, but I think my favorite is like the "I don't take lip from a slut," and then "my brother and sister should fuck." Like I don't know, the dynamic with those three just kills me.
Yeah,
they're hilarious together.
Both of those lines we just named are
the same song.
The same song.
Yeah, I know. There's so many.
I actually wrote down "I will find a hole and fuck it" as well. The only other one I decided to write down because, like you guys said, you could be writing the whole movie down, but
yeah, the whole
I put down "Addicted to the Knife," and it was the Amber Sweet and Grave Robber song. I really like that. That's probably like my favorite scene.
Yeah,
I have to jump ahead.
That's the most famous scene in the movie. That's the song title is called "Zydrate Anatomy."
Yeah,
and that whole song, that whole section there is so fucking catchy. I love it.
Yeah. I actually didn't write down any lines. The Bill Moseley lines were exactly what I was talking about. when we were talking about some of the stuff that comes out of his mouth and how absolutely wild it is. So I don't have any because I was just invested in the songs and trying to hear all the lyrics and didn't want to miss anything, especially since it was the first time viewing and everything is in song form. You just kind of just gotta let it flow, man. You just gotta go with it. Like, so I didn't write down too many lines, but I did enjoy a lot of the songs. Most of them, actually. I don't think I didn't enjoy a single song.
I wrote down one more. That's pretty dirty.
Oh yeah, go for it.
It's it comes from Pavi, the brother that wears the face, and he's during one of his songs. This is like mid song. He says, "The most dashing, panty snatching, I will leave your diapers dripping." So gross.
That whole song is gross.
I know.
That's why Roddy's so like embarrassed of his 3 kids. They're all so fucked up.
Yeah, they're all pieces of shit.
He's like, what the hell did I do?
Look who decided to come in.
Hello,
No, it's
Rob.
not.
Oh my god.
No one in this chat agrees with you, Rob. Sorry.
We were already talking about your opinions earlier, Rob,
Yep.
on this movie.
And
apparently it's a 1 star to you.
And everybody in the chat so far has been loving on this movie. This movie's getting a lot of love today.
Yeah.
I love it. I honestly thought I didn't know what to think. I thought people would be like, I actually thought no one will have seen it.
But I'm glad they have.
And it's made me really happy to know that other people have seen it and liked it. And Rob can go F himself.
Find a hole and fuck it.
Find a hole and fuck it.
If the right one, he can make one.
Oh god. Any lines disliked?
No,
shit, that's
not really.
I
don't think so.
I love every single lyric.
Nothing I can remember.
Every
I
song.
want to sing I Remember Now.
I know. I will be later. So yeah.
No, nothing I
Nothing
can
from
remember.
us on the bad side.
I didn't either. I'm assuming you didn't either.
Yeah, I didn't either. Nothing that caught my attention anyways.
Okay. Favorite kill.
I'll let you go first because there's only a couple.
Okay, I'm gonna say the kill where he uses the guy's head as a puppet. That made me laugh a lot.
Yeah.
It still does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoves his arm up inside him and he's singing the song through that guy's mouth. I like that.
I love
too.
every kill though, but that one always gets me laughing.
All the kills kind of come from Repo himself. Like I think like Roddy Largo shoots somebody. I won't spoil anything.
Mosley stabs somebody to death.
Mosley stabs someone to death, but all the good kills come from the Repo Man. And I think every one of them, like when they're trying to, I'll choose the scene where they're trying to turn him back into a monster in the freezer, and they have him slicing and dicing a guy sitting in a chair, and he does like a perfect surgery cut in his chest. I'll go with that. They're all good though, damn it.
I can't believe no one picks Blind Meg, where she says, I'd rather be blind, rips her eyes out, and then gets dropped onto the spikes.
It's amazing, but I didn't think of it as a kill, I guess.
I know, I was there too.
But
it is a kill. Suicidal.
Someone did drop her, though.
Yeah. Roddy does chop the string.
Like she took her eyes out, but like she could have survived that. Like she'll just be blind again, right?
Yeah.
So it's a kill.
Yep. And it's that is good. I love that one too. It's excellent. The way she
I do love all the like when people are being strapped down and cut open though. It's super like that's another thing that drew me in. I'm a torture porn girly, so
yeah, very tortury.
I'll stick with puppet guy though. That's
yeah. I went with Nathan, or the Repo Man hangs the one guy upside down, suspended, and then cuts his spine out while he's on the phone with Shiloh, saying like, "Oh, I'm just almost done work," and they're like both trying to hide what they're doing behind the scenes.
Yeah,
yeah. she says to him in that scene too.
Do you think they'll make it?
Yeah. How's work going? Do you think they'll make it? And he's like, it's looking a little grim
Basically.
as he's ripping the guy's spine out.
Doubtful or something.
Love
That
it.
is a good scene.
Rob says I gave this movie a 1 star. It seems too high.
Don't buy into his bullshit on
No,
this.
it doesn't matter. He's the minority here.
Yeah.
Least favorite kill.
Least favorite. I'll go. Fuck.
You're having a hard time.
Well, there's a couple gunshot kills.
Yeah, that are boring.
Obviously, that's the least favorite. Like, I don't want to. I guess we're allowed to spoil, right? I'm so used to my channel where I try not to spoil the movie.
We've been spoiling it for a while.
Yeah, I know. I'll go with the Repo Man's death. I think him dying by a quick gunshot wound is a little bit of a letdown, but I mean,
But that's Roddy.
yeah, it's
He's a
the
cow-
only way
he's a
he can
coward.
go.
He's a coward.
And then what follows with him on the ground singing with his daughter is like fucking tear-jerkingly epic, and I love it. But the kill itself, I guess, just getting a gunshot would be the weakest.
Yeah. Kayla?
I forgot I didn't go. I'm here listening to you.
Sorry, I
not thinking
talk for
about it
both
at
of
all.
us. Sorry.
I'll agree with that statement. Like a gunshot just seems kind of like boring when all the other deaths are so gory and like crazy.
Plus he's a badass motherfucker.
And him just being a coward and shooting Nathan is, it's not. But I guess what do you expect from Roddy?
Yeah, I went with the same thing, more so just because I didn't want him to die. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went with Roddy's death because I don't think it should have been worse.
Yeah.
I agree with that statement.
Choking
Like
to
he
death,
just, choking, or he has a heart attack, or he just dies
he
from
dies
whatever
of natural
disease.
He just falls
disease
over.
causes.
Yeah, like I think Shiloh could have got her revenge, or even the Repo Man could have got his revenge. I don't think it was ever revealed to them that he killed the wife
it was
instead, right? So like,
What makes it so sad and tragic?
yeah. So yeah, I think he should have.
Like the daughter walks away in that scene, thinking that her father, like she doesn't even know the whole story, and it's actually kind of tragic and sad when you think about it. Because she just leaves her father thinking that her father killed her mom and doesn't even know the whole thing and never will. Which is, but it also matches the end too, because she's just getting the fuck out of there and leaving all these sick fucks behind. Free. Yeah, sorry. To talk about that, just start deep diving the whole fucking movie for some reason.
That's what we're here for. Gore factor and special effects.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think the gore's like, I guess it is brutal. Like it looks a bit cheesy and cheap, but it's still
not in all parts. But
no, but it's still really, it's bloody. It's nasty when it has to be. I like it. I think they do a good job in the gore department as well, delivering where they need to. Yeah. Special effects, like you're doing what you can
with the
budget. There's a little bit of CG stuff worked in here and there that's kind of cheesy, but
because a few of the people that are in this aren't like no-namers, so some of that budget is going to like the actual actors.
Yeah.
So what do they have left? Obviously, they did the best they could with it, so I think it's great for that budget.
Yeah. Yeah, same boat. This was bloodier than I thought it was going to be for a musical. Like Paris Hilton or Amber Sweet, loses her face at one point, and it's just like a blood face. And then people are getting gutted and stuff, and there's a girl rolling around all bloody while people are singing, and good.
Yeah,
spine ripped out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with Bo. I do think that some of it looks a little shoddy at some points. Well, then, I can't really say much because we clearly didn't watch this on 1080p high definition or anything like that. So I did keep that in my notes as well as a disclaimer. I do think maybe just by looking at it, that some of the CGI shots of like the city and stuff, although I really do like the design and stuff like that, I could see at a higher quality it's still looking kind of rough, you
That's
know.
a
It's
lot
just
better though.
It does. It looks exactly what you would expect. It looks like it was like it's hard to describe. It looks terrible.
like video game level stuff, right?
Yes, it looks
Yeah.
like it's a video game city, and they're trying to get you to not look at that. So they're putting other things there because they know they don't have the budget. So you can tell that they're spanning through that section quickly and trying to put a colorful thing up in the top, so you're staring at that and not looking where you shouldn't be. They do.
Yep.
They're trying to work with what they got.
I don't think this movie's like so loved by me because of the aesthetic of it as much, or like not the aesthetic. The aesthetic's amazing. Like the quality, it's storytelling, it's the emotional like songs. It's like everything
The music.
other than that
Yeah,
to me,
definitely.
because the budget just, I don't know, wasn't there. So they did their absolute best, and I can tell they did.
Yep.
Okay. Storyline and pacing.
Woo!
I love it. Front to back. It's hard. I'm trying to like give reasons why I love it. But I mean, I just love the gothic feel to it so much that it does, like, it overpowers everything. Like the movie could be complete shit, but as long as it still delivered that music and that gothic feel, I would still be in love with the movie. So
I think the
hard.
pacing's good though.
But the storyline and pacing, yeah, excellent.
I think the pacing's good. I think the story. I when people go into this, I don't think they're gonna expect such a deep storyline. Like it's not like so deep that like you need to freaking turn it off and think. But
No,
for a movie that you just think is going to be a slasher fest or whatever, it has pretty meaningful storyline.
I think it's
So-
I think it's a beautiful story.
There, yeah, same. Like there's
Like,
multiple
honestly.
storylines going on, but it's like, don't fuck with yourself. You're gonna regret it. Like just having all these stupid surgeries for no reason is silly.
The way the world treats women beauty.
Right. The father-daughter relationship, wanting to protect your daughter from the world. There's so much story there that
Yep.
it's much deeper than people would expect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the story's one of the reasons why I love the movie so much. So it's 5 for me.
I got nothing to add. That nailed it. Like the beauty standards, the the family drama, the addiction to painkillers they threw in there too. Like I did not expect that any of this was going to be about that. So I really liked it.
Yeah, I agree. There's lots of really good themes throughout this movie. I really, really like the lore setup in this world. I really like that there was this disease that just caused people's organs to fail, and then this Genco comes up and starts giving out surgeries and organs, and then they capitalize on that, and if you can't pay them back, then they take their organs back. I really like that.
Full
What I-
control over the world, basically.
Yeah, like they eventually just end up running this whole city, right? Like from what we know, it's just this city. There's all that is in existence at the moment. But I'd really love to see more from this world, and I'd really love to see like a grounded slasher or like home invasion movie with this. Like set in the same world though, but not like a musical, but like have it have
There was supposed to be a trilogy.
oh
It was supposed to have a prequel.
yeah.
There.
Yeah.
It didn't make any money.
I'm just thinking like have it like a one person and the Repo Man is coming after that one person, and you have to watch this person try to survive the Repo Man or
That'd be
kill the
fun.
Repo Man.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that'd be fucking
That
wicked.
would be cool.
I'd be happy
also-
with any adding to the
Yeah,
universe.
really.
I also like the concept of like you get this like drug that's a painkiller from dead bodies, and people are like extracting it from dead bodies and selling it on the black market. Like, I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, it's creepy.
that's just the so that's like the knockoff version, right? Because like they take
Yeah.
drugs and then they get it from them after they die, so like they're getting a diluted version, but like you're gonna get what you can get, right? Most of the time takers aren't choosers.
Yeah.
So
I'm assuming in this world that a lot of people have died off, and this is the last place on a continent or something.
It
That's
makes
just how
it
it-
feel like it's the last place on Earth,
Yeah.
basically. And Roddy, Largo, and Gene Co. run the entire world,
What's left of it.
and they're
Yeah.
using people's addiction to surgeries to do it.
Mhm.
That's the basis.
We got Big Rod
hey,
home early enough to catch a live.
nice.
Long time no see, Big Rod.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on in.
Yeah,
Adrenochrome?
basically same thing. Adrenochrome. Yep.
What's adrenochrome?
Oh, I'm gonna be a conspiracy theorist if I talk about it. So
Oh, okay.
it's fine. I'm pretty sure that's what all the celebrities are pumping in themselves to look good. You know.
Oh.
I think it's something to do with like, what is it, amniotic fluid, or is it like spinal fluid? I
Spinal
don't know.
fluid?
Anyways, Big Rod. What is it? I can't remember.
Just the word spinal fluid makes my
Yeah, right.
It's nasty, man.
makes my back hurt.
It does. I know.
Yeah.
I've always had hard time with scenes and movies that deal with spinal shit.
Oh God,
It
me
always
too.
does me in. I'm always just like, oh fuck,
You
man.
feel it?
Yeah, I got
I
back
could
problems
never
now.
have a baby in an epidural. Oh fuck that.
Big ass needle.
No. Ugh, my back hurt.
What I had to have was a spinal, so I think it was actually worse.
Yes, it was.
Because when I had 2 C-sections, so it like completely paralyzes you. Yeah.
The needle they stuck in your back was the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was
okay, we're
fucking
gonna
gross.
move on. We're gonna start fainting.
No, I'm not scared of anything though. I've been through so much. I'm not scared of anything. Bring it on.
Big Rod says it comes from the brain stem, I believe.
Alright.
Okay.
Something like that.
You know what? That sounds better than spinal. I don't like that word. We're gonna move on to favorite scenes.
Favorite
All right.
scenes.
Oh
geez.
boy. This is crazy awful to do. If anybody can go. I'm gonna think about it for a second.
I honestly. Oh, this is so hard for me.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Go ahead.
I think it's his like dual personality scene because of the way he can like sing with his like soft side and then he's totally creepy.
He
like,
turns his head and starts singing
Yeah,
at the camera,
and
and
he's
then
like,
he switches back to nice
like,
guy.
oh yeah, that's amazing to me. So that
I love that too. I love every single damn scene in this movie.
we've
Like,
already said that quite a few times.
I know. It's so hard to pick a favorite one. I will go with the ending sequence. I love when her and her dad are singing and her dad dies and she continues the song as she's exiting. I think that scene is like really emotional and good.
Yeah.
It actually like gets me tear jerking. So I like it. I'll go with that one.
I mean, I have a lot of favorite scenes, but I'm gonna go with Amber Sweet's botched surgery. That was 90 grand. I just when I saw her face, I was like, "Ooh, honey,
Yeah.
90 grand. You should have stopped.
And begging
Or
her
you
dad
should
for
never have
help.
started." Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
You love Amber
Um,
Sweet.
I'm gonna go with I really like the introduction of like the grave robber. I like that whole intro song.
Oh yeah.
I also really like when Paris Hilton's face falls off. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
And
multiple
yeah, a lot of multiple reasons. I really like a lot of scenes from this movie too. So I don't have too many written down because I think I honestly don't even want to describe them a lot of the time for the people, because like this is the best way to go into this movie was totally blind and just knowing it was a musical, and that's kind of what you're getting. Because I guess like this is an experience that you just kind of have to just watch, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, take your own feelings out of it. It's going to affect every person differently when you watch it. Some people think, "Oh, this is too cheesy." For me, some people will just love it like we do. It's hard.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see people hating this movie for sure.
Yeah, I can understand where Rob comes from when he's like, "This is the worst thing ever." I get it.
Do you though?
But at the same time, I don't, because I'm so in love with the movie. So I'm like, I want to like explain to you why.
Yeah.
Why it's good and why you're wrong. So I don't know. It's hard.
Joel's here. Hey folks.
Hey Joel, how are you?
Hey Joel. Hit us up. I know you messaged us to come on. We would still love to do that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this movie, but I've seen the cover around. Definitely check it out.
Yes, I've definitely seen the cover around it. And I think one of the movie rental stores that I used to go to used to have a poster of it up. So I've always known about this movie. I just never got around to watching it. I didn't even know it was like a musical until you told me.
28 Weeks Later is on Tubi. We gotta watch that soon because the movie's coming out. The next one.
When's it come out?
In June.
Oh, so it's coming out soon.
Yeah, we should. We're gonna do a live on this movie 28 Weeks Later, so we should schedule that.
Yeah.
Before the week of the movie or something. We're actually gonna go see that with my sister and her boyfriend and another couple.
Yeah. So get this
in town here.
They don't like scary movies.
We were all supposed to go to Final Destination together, and they all chickened out. Well, the one couple, he had to work. My sister chickened out of Final Destination.
Yeah, and then she's like, "I'd go see 28 Years Later with you." I'm like,
because that one guy's in it,
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah,
but I'm like, do you have any idea of like the difference of scariness level that you're about to get into?
Like the grossest zombies ever put in movies.
Yeah,
they're just nasty fuckers.
No, I know, but I
feel like that would be scarier than Final Destination.
Yeah, Final Destination was fun, but
yeah, for sure.
I think Final Destination is a bit more anxiety-inducing, and I think is that my sister? Her name's Alicia.
Well, is that your sister, actually?
I don't know. She was just texting me and I told her I was live because she asked me to do something and I was like, I'm live streaming at the moment. What's up? Final Destination. That's so my sister.
Nice.
That's so funny. No, but anyway, I'm backing you up here, Alicia. Final Destination is more anxiety inducing, and that's just not really like fun as a non-horror viewer, right? Like I was super anxious in a lot of scenes in this new Final Destination, as I am in a lot of Final Destination movies. Whereas zombies, like you could watch The Walking Dead or something, you know?
Yeah,
these aren't The Walking Dead zombies.
No,
it's
I don't. Stop talking about it and scaring her from it.
Sorry,
she's in the live.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I know
an amazing
now.
movie. Go watch
it will be amazing. It looks amazing. I'm super pumped.
We're already locked in. You guys should come with us if you're feeling up to it.
For 28 weeks, yeah, or years.
Yeah.
I'll do that one. That's
Okay.
I still want to go see Final Destination.
I know. I can't do that in the theater
Well,
though
you
because
don't
I'm
have
in
to. I'll go
Sam's
with
boat
Samara.
where it causes anxiety for me.
I'll go with Samara. She loves horror.
Yeah, go ahead. You can do that.
Brielle won't go.
It's funny too. Like,
Is it good?
yeah.
Yeah, I was laughing.
Oh, me
we
too.
were all laughing.
That's good.
The whole theater.
I'm just happy that it's getting pretty solid reviews because I honestly had no hope for it at all. I was thinking it was going to be like throwaway garbage. So seeing everybody being like, it's really good, I was like, sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, I was impressed. Rob's asking if I liked Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. I did.
I did too, actually.
Yeah.
Where's that
I think-
available?
It's not.
Right.
You,
It's not
you
available.
liked it more
And-
than Blood and Honey too.
Yeah, like I would change my scores now for Blood and Honey 2, and I would put it lower than Peter Pan.
that's
Neverland
good.
Nightmares.
Sweet.
That's good.
I like Blood and Honey 2 more, but I still enjoyed Peter Pan.
Mhm.
Like I was happy with it. I was happy with the wait.
Yeah.
Which I ended up protesting for anyway. I didn't actually wait.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to get my first name in the channel. I'm Dusty. Nice to meet you. I like to have a name to the channel.
Yeah.
Bloodwire Radio is Dusty. I'm going to try my best to remember that because I'm really bad at remembering. But you know what? Dusty. Dusty, isn't there someone in Stranger Things with that name?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, now I'll remember it.
Yeah, it's one of the kids.
Yeah. Dusty. Cool. Nice to meet
Dusty.
you.
It's the one with the little teeth, right? Is that Dusty?
The little teeth?
It's the
Yeah.
short, chubby
Curly haired.
Yeah,
Curly
he's
haired.
got the little teeth. He's
Oh, does he?
yeah, it's a condition.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't remember that. It's
I don't know why
yeah.
I said short. The short, chubby. They're all short. They're fucking kids.
Yeah, but he is shorter.
Yeah, I guess.
Big Rod's talking to my sister
Exactly.
now. Don't worry, Alicia. 28 years later is going to be like Disney's Zombie on Ice.
Nice.
They want to do an interview with us about Bambi the Reckoning. My co-host is mad. He hates those movies. Oh, send them our way.
Yeah.
Except I might lose it on them for not sending it.
Yeah,
Canada.
we would have to have a discussion about that during the interview
Yeah.
for sure.
But let me.
That movie is better than the trailer.
Bambi.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, I
god.
thought it looked
I think it looks like a
fun.
good time too,
Yeah.
personally.
It does, but it looks
Jesus.
quite low budget. Like, pretty bad.
We'll see. Yeah.
That's the first time I was scared. I was like, oh no.
Where are they going?
Yeah.
Rob, let me know if you end up doing it so I can listen. Dustin, they don't usually refer to him as Dusty. Dustin.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Dustin.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Maybe I just thought that for some reason. I don't know.
Speaking of that, they need to hurry the fuck up and release the last season.
Yeah, no shit.
Ugh.
Yeah, no
It's so
kidding.
much time.
Get
in
it
between.
out.
All the kids are like fucking 40 at this point.
I know. I still really love the last season though.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
This one might not have Eddie, so yeah,
Yeah.
poor Eddie. Anyway,
Which one's Eddie?
He's the guy.
Oh yeah, Eddie died. Of
Okay.
course, he's not back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the best part of that season.
Samara says I was wrong. Actually, I retracted it, but it didn't go away. His girlfriend Susie refers to him as Dusty in season 2 or 3. Thank you. I knew I didn't get that out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right, least favorite scenes. We're going back to Repo.
yeah,
All right.
Anyone have least favorite scenes? Because I didn't put anything down.
I don't think there's any bad scenes in the whole movie. I know that
sorry.
the only thing I can say is somebody else in my household's least favorite scene, and that's my daughter. Her least favorite scene is one of your guys' favorites. Actually, you were talking about earlier, and that's
17.
That's the song 17 in the bedroom where she's
It's
acting like,
cringy.
It is.
yes. Brendan did mention
But it was
though,
like-
like all the crappy music.
It was meant to be
videos.
her attitude, like
Throwing a
Yeah.
tantrum.
yeah, throwing a
Teenage
tantrum.
girl. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the other one might be the other Shiloh song. When the camera work annoyed me a bit too.
Yeah.
The-
Whenever
But-
they're doing
in the
her
house.
songs, it always looks like a music video, like you said. It's always
The
like showing
infected-
weird angles.
Infected song, a little bit too much jumping around, but I still don't hate it. It's just I would have not had so many changes there.
Yeah. I don't have any for least favorite written down.
Yeah, I totally do think that teenage 17 whatever scene is cringy, but like you said, it's just her acting out and trying to be a teenage girl kind of thing. And I don't
Well,
know.
Yeah.
I think you could use the editing for that song to make sense because it's more chaotic and it's her throwing a tantrum. So it like the editing being quick like that could like make sense from a movie like filmmaking standpoint. But in the other song, it's a slow song,
Mm-hmm.
and they still decide to edit jump cut fucking galore there like it's a Saw movie.
Mhm.
Yes.
You know? So
Yeah. Yes, me, it's a tad bit cringy, but it still makes sense for the movie though. Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
killer.
The killer.
The Repo Man.
Yeah.
And Roddy. And Bill Moseley.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's the
Yeah.
killer in this movie? What's your thoughts on this category?
I love the Repo Man. I think we all do.
Love
We
the
all
Repo Man.
talked him up a lot during this episode, so I think he's excellent. Like Brendan was saying, he could do his own movie where it's just him the whole time
Yeah.
chasing somebody, and it would be excellent. So, yeah, it's perfect for me.
That's a cool concept.
I like it.
Samesies.
Love.
I don't have a whole lot to
Love.
say.
Ditto.
Yeah.
I really like the Repo Man as our killer, I guess we'll call him. He's complex. I think he's a great character. And yeah, I was like just thinking like you could, if you were to make like a separate movie about this Repo Man, you could almost have him like just getting, because I like how they do like you get it on a little watch and it's like, oh, you got to go kill this person. So like you could have it so he's masked the whole time, and then by the end of the movie, it's like he just gets a message being like, Nathan, I need you to go do this other assignment. So that it ties into this, musical.
Yeah.
Which would be like a cool plot twist, but like you don't need to reveal his face or anything like that. Like that's the tell, right? But yeah, I think he's a great character. I think he's conflicted. I think you feel for him. Yeah, complex.
Okay.
Sorry, running it.
But he's ruthless as fuck.
Yeah, I do love that he's a surgeon and an assassin at some point, and he's like, yeah, I went to like 13 years of medical school, and then I went to the school of Batman. So figured it all out.
Yeah.
This one's fun. Scary rating out of 10. 10 being the scariest movie you've ever seen, and 1 being not scary at all. What would you rate this?
It's not scary at all. So it's a 1 or a 0. But it's I'll give it a 10 just to stick to my trend of
It's
perfect
not-
scores across the board.
I don't know if it's scare like your average horror goer. I don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
It's too good. Like it's too fun to be scary. But
Yeah.
I don't know. If you're like don't like any sort of like guts or surgery type stuff,
Yeah,
slices, it
I
might
guess.
gross you out. Some of the scenes, Amber's face falling off can be pretty gross, but not to us people
That's
that watch all the most
Gore
nastiest
factor
shit.
though, not really
You can
scare
imagine.
factor. But yeah.
If I showed this to my mom, she'd probably puke. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like to
more
someone
mom,
that's
yeah.
not used to it, they'd be
Yeah.
grossed out. But yeah, 0 for gore or for scariness.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. It's a 0, 1.
It's a musical.
It's a musical, exactly. This is something that you can watch on Halloween with your family. Like, I think it's fine.
Well.
It's not gonna scare too many people. Well,
I-
some of the dialogue might be a little crude
Yeah.
for the kids,
I-
but
I don't think I'm gonna put this one on for my mom and be like, I watched this amazing music.
It's
the
a
other day. You
little
should check it out."
sexual, yeah.
we'll find a hole and fuck it. Let's say that one again.
Yeah. You should. Let's put this musical on, Mom. I know you love them.
Yeah. Your mom just
Okay,
said
maybe
something
not
wrong
for
with
the
your brain.
family, but you know what I mean. It's tame, like scariness.
Yeah. I wonder what you'll think of Sweeney Todd. Because I'm gonna make you watch that. I really am.
I know.
I love Sweeney Todd.
Yeah,
it's
you gotta-
it's another 5 out of 5 for me. It's a perfect movie.
Yeah,
But-
like, I think that too. Like
I
I watch,
have a feeling it's not going to grab my attention as much.
There's
as
no
this did, 'cause
sleaziness at all.
No, it's
Exactly.
Not
It's
I
very
like
dark though.
I like the
Yeah,
sleaziness, the
bleak.
torturiness. I like the I don't know.
I
it's
don't know.
it's bleak and depressing though.
Yeah.
Like there's no
Yeah.
happiness here. You're
Do like
not
bleak
gonna
and
have any fun.
depressing.
Yeah, there's like not even 30 seconds worth of fun in this whole movie.
No,
There's
it's
one song where it's a little fun, but that's about it.
How long is this movie?
I don't know.
I love gothic
We're not watching it until we get
and
the sound
musicals, and that's right up my alley too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not watching it until we get a sound system.
Rewatchability and would you recommend? I feel like I already know the answers.
100% and 100%.
Yes. I I really, really enjoy this movie a lot. On this viewing, I do this thing in my
You're trying
mind
to
all the
critique
time.
it.
Yeah, where I'm like always ranking my movies in my mind as I'm watching them. And I actually think this is like top 100 greatest movies of all time for me. I have to put it there because I love it so much. Like, obviously critically it's not, but I love the movie just so much that it would have to be one of my favorite movies ever made. It's freaking crazy.
100% and 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will definitely rewatch this. I want to get to know the music a bit more, and I would definitely recommend it. I've already was talking to my sister about it in the car this morning. So
Yeah, I'm also gonna. Yeah, Rob. I'm definitely also looking forward to rewatching this in a better quality for sure. And like, I think our sound was okay. I just think it was mainly just the picture aspects of it. And so, I with musicals, you always kind of need to go back and rewatch them and listen closer. And because I do feel like sometimes things can be missed fairly easily. So yes, I do think it has some good rewatchability to it. And I would recommend this to certain people. I don't think I would recommend this just to everybody.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's not like a lot of people aren't musical people, right? Like,
Yeah.
Sam's not very a musical person, so I don't
But
know.
I liked it.
I know. Yeah, but like,
but I like
I think it would have been
bizarro, like, yeah,
surrealist. I just think this would have been a struggle for me to be able to put on for you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm
that's
clear.
fair.
Sweeney Todd is clearly going to have to be a he made me watch episode.
Yeah, we still got to get to an American Werewolf in London here.
Yeah.
Do you guys still take your chats that force you to watch and rank movies? Because I can super chat you, so
How
you
much
have
is
to.
I need a couple of weeks because I need.
Yeah, no, I'm
to
just joking, but it could be like, oh, now you don't have a choice. I paid for it.
Yeah.
That's true.
But yes, we still do those.
Yeah, we definitely do. It's actually in our goal right now. It says,
All right.
yeah.
I'll get in on the next one then. Once I'll talk to you though once you're ready.
Final movie rating as a whole out of 5.
5 out of 5 for me.
5 out of 5. I just think these two people were so creative. Like, this is a creative movie to me. You know,
I
like,
agree.
There's so much creativeness in there.
I'll also give you another thing from me for my personal. On Letterboxd, I have around 3,000-4,000 movies watched and ranked, and I have less than 100 5-star movies, and this is one of them. So that's how much I actually like the movie.
I love the movie. I just think
crazy.
There's so much to like about it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go lower. I am gonna go with the 3.5 for this viewing. Mainly because of how we watched it, and just I'd like to rewatch it more so I get, listen to the songs more and stuff like that.
I'm gonna go with a 3.5 as well. I was almost gonna give it a 4, but I'm in the same boat. This is kind of like that. We just watched Peter Pan and I gave it a 3.5. It has the potential to go up.
Yeah.
I need to give it more time. I feel like this movie could definitely become a 4 or 4.5 for me. Maybe even a 5 if like 10 years down the road it feels nostalgic all of a sudden, because it's like I watch it a lot or something. I don't know. Well, but yeah, at the moment it's going to be a 3.5 for me as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's reasonable. Not for me.
I'll tolerate that, I guess.
Hey, it's better than I thought.
Yeah,
I honestly
we
thought
weren't sure. Shut up, Rob.
that you both were going to hate it. And I thought that this whole episode was just going to be like us having to argue. And I'm so happy it didn't go that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this movie, you're not sure.
Yeah.
But
I got some fun facts.
You got a lot
I'll
of
have
fun
to
facts.
ask you your favorite song of the movie once you've rewatched it then.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely think I already know mine was that the
Zydrate,
addicted to the knife one, whatever that was. Yeah.
definitely.
But where are my fun facts? Because I did have quite a bit. Oh no. All my
Oh, your star system didn't work.
yeah, I starred them all and all the stars are gone. That's okay. I'll just go through some. The producers have stated that this film is really just the middle part of a planned trilogy. The next chapter would be a prequel to the events shown in this film and is tentatively titled Repo: The Beginning. No time frame has been given for when production could start on the next movie.
Yeah. I want it.
I know. I want it.
According to director Darren Lynn Bousman, Paris Hilton was so passionate about the film being made that when production was going to be halted due to the budget going over by $50,000, Hilton made a paid appearance at a nightclub for that sum to make up the difference and keep filming going. Despite this, she is not credited as a producer.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
She
Yeah,
just moved
that's
up in my
awesome.
book again. Without her, it wouldn't even have got finished.
Good.
The song I Didn't Know I'd Love You So Much was originally a lullaby composer Darren Smith sang to his son.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a nice song. I like that one.
In the scene when we first see the character Pavi, the face he is wearing at the time is actually a mold of Darren Lynn Bousman's girlfriend's face.
that's amazing.
Darren Lynn Bousman originally refused to hold an audition for Paris Hilton. He did not think she would be capable and feared media backlash or accusations of stunt casting. When he finally caved in, Paris came to the audition dressed perfectly for the part and rocked the sound booth audition. After the audition, he was convinced she should play the role.
Cool.
Thank God.
Yep. No, I agree.
Many of the costumes worn by Amber Sweet and the support group members were Paris Hilton's own clothes. I mentioned that one already. Entire set was built on one sound stage. Terrence Dunch, who plays the character Grave Robber, plays the Repo Man in the opening sequence of the film. The band members of the Genetic Opera are wearing masks because originally the film was only allowed to have 20 extras. There are a total of 58 songs in the film, including instrumentals. When traveling through the underground tunnels, Alexa Penavega almost caught her hair on fire due to the many torches around her.
That's why she was bald in the one scene.
The video that Shiloh watches when she gets to the Genetic Opera was actually edited by Kevin Greutert, who edited the Saw films.
Makes sense.
Bill Moseley came up with the line "My Greatest Rage" in the song "At the Opera Tonight."
Ooh, I love that song.
We started this opera shit. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
That's just one of my favorites.
George Romero was intended to make a cameo appearance, but due to scheduling conflicts, he could not.
That would have been cool, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been sweet.
Shiloh's medicine was actually mint. There's another one that I'm trying to find, and I have not found it, but Patrick Swayze was supposed to be in it too. Oh yeah, Patrick Swayze was originally selected to be cast as Nathan, but had to drop out due to his cancer diagnosis. Anthony Stewart Ted was later cast into this role.
Oh,
I'm sad that happened, but I'm not sad that happened.
yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was trying to
Because-
figure out how I'm going to say this nicely.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
fucking nails Nathan. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
His voice.
Big Rod says, "Good for Paris for keeping it real." George Romero saw what this was and quickly came up with a reason not to do it. Whatever, Rob.
This is exactly the
It
type
didn't
of
hurt
thing
the
George
movie
Romero would
not
do.
having a minute, so
Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
All right.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
thanks
Thanks for having us.
letting us
Whenever you're doing one of our favorites of all time, I'm always coming.
like, oh, we're doing Repo. What?
I know.
You need to be on that.
Yeah, it gave us an excuse to watch it again, too, last night. We're like, oh, we better
well-
watch it just in case we miss something. Like,
really.
50th time.
Tell everyone what you got going on your new channel.
Over on my channel, I am showing off my entire collection. That, honest to God, it'll probably take me all year to do it because it's ridiculous, but I will get it done. And then I'm also doing some like deep diving into 80s horror movies year by year and showing off everything I have and ranking them and everything. Just having some fun there.
Perfect. Everyone go over and subscribe and like this video to help with the algorithm.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Go
Sam,
watch
what did
Repo if you haven't.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
back.
So we are going to either tomorrow or Friday. I have to figure out with my family stuff. Right now we have it scheduled for tomorrow. But we're going to be doing a tier ranking. We're going to be doing predictions on the rest of the 2025 horror movie releases on whether or not we think they're good or not, just ranking them high to low. Got the idea from Cody Leach. Thank you, Cody Leach, one of the biggest YouTubers out there. And we also have You're Live with Ian on Sunday for Creep Show 2.
Yep.
Rescheduled. We've got a lot of stuff. Next Tuesday, I'm going to be on Nadia's channel for a Final Girls segment where we're talking about movies we recommend from that we watched this month, and what we're looking forward to next month. What else? My birthday live stream's coming up early June, which I feel like should now be mine and Kayla's birthday live stream. We're going to be doing a summer horror movie battle bracket, which I'm really excited for.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw up some summer horror movies, and you guys are all going to vote in the chat for your favorites. And I almost want to say, like, what horror movie screams summer to you? Like, that should be kind of the criteria for it. Not necessarily your favorite movie, but which movie screams summer to you is what you should be voting for.
Yeah,
I know the answer.
I already know my winner.
I already know what's gonna win too, but
Yeah, you did.
we'll talk about it off air.
It starts with a J.
Wait, what?
My winner starts with a J.
Yeah, that's what I was going with
Well,
too.
I was
but
thinking another one that happens to be like set at a camp.
Yeah, I guess.
yeah, this is kind of hard.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be. Yeah.
But the whole franchise would have to go up against just one movie because
Yeah.
one movie from that franchise doesn't beat that one. So it'd have to be the whole franchise.
Yeah.
There's some good in that genre, though.
I know.
Yeah, are we?
That'll be fun.
Is Frank's live?
no, we're going on Frank's Media and Reviews Friday night, but it's not live. It's going to be a pre-recorded
Okay.
thing. So
Cool.
I
that's
wasn't
why
sure.
I was suggesting maybe putting our live on Friday earlier that day, if we can't do it tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. I was just gonna say if it was live, we should support it.
No, we'll obviously share it when it comes out, when
Yeah.
he releases it.
Yeah, I'll watch that when it comes out too.
Yeah,
Good.
he's gonna interview us, and I know he gave us some prep, and it sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So yeah, Bloodwire Radio. Thank you for suggesting it,
Yeah,
and
thank you.
for the super chat and support. And yeah, I'm glad we got to this one.
Yeah, thank you. I enjoyed talking about it.
People do get busy, Joel. You message us, and we will get it on the schedule.
Sam's a planner.
Yeah, I love a schedule.
Yes.
Rob says the brackets always manage to make me mad.
What? Yeah. Okay.
It's because you hate every damn movie.
All right, guys. Well,
Guys,
thanks
Like,
again
if
for
Shade
coming
Water
on.
isn't on this shit, I'm out.
He's seen more movies than me on Letterboxd, and he probably has like fucking 8,000 one stars.
I kind of got to look through Rob's 1 stars and 5 stars just out of curiosity.
Oh god, don't.
It might make me mad.
It'll fucking depress the shit out of you. So don't do it.
Well, thanks to
At
everyone that
least
tuned
I
in
look,
the chat.
At least I look, Rob. I'm probably your biggest fan on there. So
You
All
good?
right. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Thanks, guys.
thank you.
Thank you.
It was tons of
Hope
fun.
everyone has a good night.
All right.
See you
Stay
guys.
spooky.
Stay spooky.